Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we will discuss about minimum window substring. So the explanation is completely based on the assumption that you already have some basic coding knowledge. If you are not good at basic coding, please visit our website learningmonkey.in, take the course placement training for service-based companies, then come for the competitive coding. Coming to today's class, so the question is given two strings S and P. Find the smallest window in string S which consists all the characters in P. So anyhow, with example you are going to understand it better. And the next statement they have provided is return empty string or -1 if no such window exists. If you don't find any window required for the required conditions, you have to display empty string or -1. If multiple windows with same length exist, return window with a minimum starting index. So these are the note conditions. With example, you are going to understand it better. Example, they are going to give you two strings, S, P. S is ZOO, MLA, ZA, P, ZO. This is the string that contains the characters ZOO, so on. And P contains characters O, Z, A. So we need to identify a window in S that contains all the characters that present in P should present in the window. Such type of windows, you need to identify the minimum length window. See, OZA, this is one window. ZOOMLA, up to here, one window. In this window, we are having Z, we are having O, we are having A. All the characters that present in P, present in this window. But the thing is, you have to understand one more thing. See, if OZOA, two O's are there, you have to maintain two O's here in the window. You have to maintain the duplicates also. And take the next window, OMLAZ. In this window also you got the values OAZ. What is the size of this window? 5. What is the size of this orange color window? 6. Which one is the shortest one? This 5 is the shortest one. And we are having one more window, APZO. In this contains AZO. All the characters that present in P are present in this window. What is the size of this window? 4. So we need to identify the minimum window that contains all the characters of P. So the output is APZO. If no such window exists, you have to return empty string or -1. Here it exists, so we are going to display this. So the logic is a bit difficult to understand, and this is a new method. Until now we have not yet discussed this type of method. So understand the method properly so that you can use this method in some other situations. That is why this example has been chosen. So understand it step by step how we are going to make this logic. So take the characters S, ZOOMLA and T, OZA. In our previous classes when we discussed the examples on string data type, so there we have discussed a technique called if you maintain an array of size 0 to 256. Why 256? 256 characters are there. You can maintain the count, how many times the characters has been obtained. We can maintain that count. So the same logic helps us here in solving the example easy. So in order to maintain number of characters and the count of each character, we are going to take this. So take the variable, take the string P and each character O. How many times it obtained? One time. A, how many times it obtained? Here for understanding purpose we are writing A. This is the index of ASCII value of A, which is 96 or 95 something. So at that position we are placing the count value as 1. Z, how many times it obtained? One time. If Z obtained 2 times here in this P, you have to maintain that count as 2. So that we are going to use these count values to solve the example easily. So how we are going to do here is now take the characters one by one from the S. What is the first character in S? Z. Is Z present in P? Yes. How many times it present in P? One time. Is Z up to now? Did you find any Z? No. So the count here is 0. You make the count as 1. Okay. This position, this array location is for storing the count of S. This position is for storing the count of P. So we are using this both the values for making the example easily. So whenever there is z, initially the 0 value is there. So this is the first time we encountered z in yes. So we are making the count as here the value is 1. Similarly, and one more thing you have to maintain, we are maintaining a variable count. Why we are maintaining this variable count here is, so z, is z present in P? Yes. How many times it present in P? One time. This is the first time. So increment the count. We found a character z in P. The z character present in P, we found it in yes. So that's why we are incrementing the count to 1. Whenever you found z, increment to 1. What is the next character we found? O. So increment here O one time. And O present in P? Yes, it is present. So increment this count. After finding O, increment the count as 2. Now take the next O. Increment the O here 2 times, but O present only 1 time. Is it necessary to increment the count here? No. So that's why we are not increasing the count. Next one is M. Make it as 1 here. Is M present in P? No, it is not present in P. How you are going to find that M is not present in P? If it is 0, it is not present in P. So don't increment the count. L. Increment the count here. Don't increment the count here. So increment the value here. Don't increment the count here because L is not present in P. Next one is A. Yes. Increment the value here to 1 and increment the count. Now the value of count is 3. All the characters that present in P are obtained here. This is the starting index. So maintain a variable start. Start from here. Wherever you found A, here at A, the count is 3. What's the meaning of this count? Why we are using this count variable? We are using this count variable to identify that the P has been obtained in our substring. So up to here, all the characters has been obtained. So this has been written here Z, O, O, MLA. This is the window we identified. This is the starting index A. We are at this position A. So whenever, see here, you need to identify the minimum length. This is not the case. We are not going to stop here. So whenever you found all the characters, when the count is equal to the length of P, so what we have to do here is, we need to identify a procedure to reduce the size of the window. Is it possible to reduce the size of window or not? If it is possible, reduce the size. How we are going to reduce the size? See here, Z, O, O, MLA, we have stopped here. What is the first character? Z. Is it possible to remove Z? If you remove Z, you are taking to count to 0. But Z is available in our P. It is not possible to remove Z. So keeps on, take the next character. What is the next character? Z. So increment the count to 2. So that's why here the count value is 2. For Z variable, the count is equal to 2. Now again check. Now count is equal to 3. Again check. Is it possible to remove Z? Yes, it is possible to remove Z. Even if you remove Z, one more Z is here. That's why. So we are trying to reduce the string. So remove Z. Start location move to 0. Is it possible to remove O? Yes, you can remove one O because we need only one O. Up to now we are having 2 O's. We can remove one O. So the cursor, the starting point move to the second O. Is it possible to remove the second O? No. Because up to now we have only one O. We are stopping here. What is the length of the string up to now? From here to here, from Z to 0, it is 5. In the previous case, what is the length of the window? From A to Z. What is this length? 6. So minimum length is equal to 6. After Z, minimum length is equal to 5. So that is how we are going to take the identifying the minimum length. Always update the minimum length. What is the next character? A. After adding A, is it possible to remove O? No. After adding P, is it possible to remove O? No. After adding Z, Is it possible to remove O? No, because we have only one O. After adding O, is it possible to remove O? Yes, it is possible to remove O. The point you have to understand. After adding O, our cursor, our position is here. You can remove O because here one O is there. You can remove M because it is not needed in P. You can remove L. It is not needed in P. You can remove A. Already two A's are there now. Here one A is there, here one A. You can remove and reduce this count to 1. You can remove Z. Yes, here one Z is there. So you will stop here. What is the length up to here? 4. Keeps on updating. The minimum length is equal to 4. So that is how we are going to do that. So whenever you found the length of the characters, all the characters has been obtained, add it, remove the previous ones if possible. Add it, add the next character, remove it. Add the next character, remove it, find the length and update the length. So coming to the coding part, but our suggestion is try to solve it on your own. So after listening to the logic, you try to solve it on your own. That is the best practice. Anyhow, coding is available in our website. You can copy it and you can use it. But the best practice is after listening to the logic, you have to write the logic on your own. Now coming to the coding part, see here. We are taking 256 characters, len1, len2. These are the two arrays we are going to take. And we are adding the characters count to the hash pad means for P string we are adding, so we are adding the character values, means we are identifying the ASCII value of the given character. ORD is used to identify the ASCII value for the given character, and we are maintaining a count variable, count is equal to 0. In this loop we are going to take one by one, means character by character of each character of the string, and keep the logic. The logic will be written here. If count is equal to len2, length of the second string, if that happens, we are going to use while loop and we are writing a condition. Whenever this condition satisfies, we are trying to reduce the string. For that we are going to take three variables: start index, and start index and minimum length. Based on the values that present in the array, ASCII values, and writing the conditions, we have to identify the minimum length. So this is what the code. Hope you understand this example. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.